We're going to come into a hips width, or maybe just slightly wider than hips width, distance with the feet. And we're just going to start by doing some body weight squats, but we're going to do these in a specific way. I want the feet to be very gently turned out. So you're not full parallel. The feet are very gently turned out. We're going to reach the arms in front. And as you squat down, I want you to really lift up through the lower belly and imagine you're sitting back with your butt. So you're trying to lower yourself as slowly into a 90-degree position with the legs. You're almost trying to get a full chair pose. We're going to hold here. And then we're going to squeeze up and almost thrust the hips forward. We're going to do this 10 times. So reach the arms forward. We're going to sit back. Press down through the heels. Keep lifting up through the belly. Try and sit the butt as low as you can. And then we're going to squeeze up. And you're going to reach forward as you squat. So we're doing this for 10. And up. This is 3. Squeeze down. And then lift. And be really aware as you're doing this, 5, that we're not doing this with the knees. We're keeping them moving out. And up. Good, and we've got 6. Really slow movements here. So we're really getting in. Your legs should be waking up straight away. 8. No, that's 7. 8. 9. Good. And 10. Awesome. So from here now, we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to take a little curtsy squat across. So I want you to reach the arms up. We're going to shift the weight into the left leg, and now I want you to send the right leg behind. We're going to kneel very gently, sit, and then we're going to step. And then we're going to step across and sit. We're going to do 10 on each leg. We're going to step across and sit. So we're really just working at getting those legs nice and active, nice and mobile. Good. So that's 4, 5, and across. Good. 6, and across. 7, and across. Again, as you're doing this, don't just stick the butt out. You're really trying to sit down. 8, and across. Try and get that knee as close to the ground as possible. 9. Really lifting up through the lower belly. And 10. Good. We're going to do that on the other side. So now we're going left leg. So we're working now into the ankle mobility as well. 2. And up. For 3. And up. Slow movement here. 4. And up. 5. And up. 6. And up. Good. 7. And up. 8. And up. 9. And up. Last one, 10. And up. Fantastic. Release the feet. From here, we're going to do a similar thing. Now we're going to send the leg back and into a lunge. So send your right leg back behind you. And then slowly bend. Lift up and step forward. And we're going to do that again. We're going to go back and bend. Lift up and forward. That's 2. Back, bend. Lift up and forward. 3. Back, bend. Lift up, forward. That's 4. Good. Back, bend. Lift up and to the side. Back, bend. Lift up. That's 6. Back. Good. Bend. Lift up. 7. Back. Bend. Lift up. And 8. We've got 2 more. Back. Bend. Your legs should really be warm by now, as well as the core. Last time, we're going to hold here in this little lunge. Try and maintain around a 90-degree angle with the leg. If you are slightly forward, it doesn't matter too much. Just make sure that the knee is not buckling inwards. And we're just going to hold here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Lift up. Allow the legs to release. Your legs might be shaking a little bit, and that is really good. We're going to do the other side. So shift into the right leg. Step the left leg back. feet down. Bend that knee, hover, and lift, and step. Again, shift, down, for 2, and lift. Good, and we're going to go back. Slow lunge with control for 3. Nice. I like to keep my hands out in front of me because it gives me a little bit of an upper body workout as well. As well, if you want, you can even hold weights or something, get the shoulders nice and engaged here. If this is too much, you can also put your hands on your waist and just focus primarily into the lower body. We're on 6 now. Lower, lift, across. 7, lower, lift, across. Good. 8, lower, lift, across. 9. Really nice. Lift. And last one, use the glutes. Step, down, lift. Well done. We're on the last one. Bend that knee. Hover it. Keep that right leg reaching out to the right. For 10, for 9, 8, 7. Bridge the hips. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it up. Ooh, fantastic. From here. Really good. Now we're going to start by incorporating that now into a little bit of hamstring work. So we're going to shift into the right leg, the left leg, sorry. We're going to extend the right leg back behind you. You're going to take this squat. We're going to come forward, and you're going to lean forward. Squat down, and then active hamstring. Squat down, and then active hamstring. That's 3. Now, if you want to make this more difficult or more advanced, try and extend the leg and then lift. So you're taking the leg here through a bigger range of motion. Good. We're on 6 and down. Good. We're on 7. Woo, and down. We're on 8. If that's too much, again, you can just step it. 9. Last one. Hold. Good. Now, from here, reach the arms forward and just begin to pulse the body down for 10, 9. Lift the lower belly. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift back. Give that left leg a little bit of a shake. We're going to do the same on the right leg. Fantastic. So shift now into the right leg. Take the weight fully into that right foot. We're going to step back, send the knee to the ground, lift it up, and then lower. We're going to lift, kneel down, lift, and lower. Good. Lift, kneel down, lift, and lower. Awesome. For 4. And again, take your time with this. If you need to take slower reps, that's fine. So we're on 7, and back, lift, and down. Nice. Back, lift, and down. 9, now we're on 9. That was 8. Last one, lift, back, lift, release it down. And then the same thing from here. We're going to reach those arms forward. We're just going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, my right leg is shaky after doing this, 2, 1, and step it back. Give that right leg a little bit of a shake. You can even wiggle the hips from side to side. Amazing. Come to the front of your mat. We're going to take a gentle roll down now through the spine. So chin to chest. Just begin to release through the back. You've worked up or warmed up those legs really well, nice and actively. Maybe bend the knees. And then just begin to bend and straighten the legs. Maybe shifting the torso a little bit further forward. Really working into this nice hip flexion of the lower body. If you want to add a little bit of extension work here, you can begin to lift and then round back down. Flex, lift, hip extension, round down, and flex. Good. Or you can just maintain and focus into your lower, the legs, the hamstrings, and just breathing here. Good. Chest is staying as close to the thighs as you can, and this is going to activate into the back of the legs, the hamstrings, and the glutes. Good. 2 more times. Last time, lift. We're going to hold, breathe, scoop through the belly. Amazing. From here, toe heel your feet slightly out, so you're a little bit wider than hips. You're going to start to lower the butt down. And if you can, I want you to try and shift into a formal asana. From here, we're going to lift back up to 90, maybe a little bit higher. So now we're taking this flexion into a little bit of a further squat. And then lifting it up. Good. So the legs, which have probably already been pretty worked, and now having to really, or the pelvis, the thighs, the butt is having to really work to move your body in through these active ranges. Good. One more time, we're going to come into Malasana. We're going to reach the arms forward and just allow your bum to sit down. Good. From here, shift the feet in towards each other. We're going to begin to slowly roll the spine down onto your mat. Reach your hands back and behind you and place your fingers. And really long. So here, I'm not bending my elbows. I'm trying to extend as much as I can through my arms, wrap my triceps in towards each other, drop my ribs in towards the mat, find this little hollow body here. Good, and then gently just allow your legs to drop from side to side, just mobilizing a little bit more through the torso and into the spine before we get going into some core abdominal work. Good. Amazing. From here, let go of the hands, reach the fingers long, so the palms are facing each other. We're really maintaining a nice external rotation into the arm and the shoulder. Scoop through the lower belly, drop the abdominals down, and then from here just draw your legs up and towards your chest. So stack the knees over the hips. Allow the feet to be in line with the knee joints. We're taking a full breath in. And then gently from here, just draw your chest up, reach your arms forward, hold. So I really want you to feel here that the abdominals are dropping into your spine. We're going to hold. We're going to reach the arms up and back, and then release. So we're going to do this a couple of times. We're going to inhale, and exhale, sit up. Good. Reach the arms back. Try and keep that chest lifted, and then release. We've got 3 more. Lift up. Reach the arms back, and then release. Use your breath here to make sure you're breathing the whole time. Inhale, exhale. You can even use a little vocalized breath if you're feeling particularly tense, and this will just help you release a little bit more through the body. Good, last one. We're going to lift the arms up, we're going to hold here. Now slowly keeping the arms reaching forward, I want you to extend the left leg out, long, and then draw it back in. And then we're going to do the same with the right. And then we're going to draw it back in, and we're just going to start to alternate here slowly, and in, and out, and in. Keep that scoop of the abdominals, out, and in, and out, and in. Good, that's 4. We've got another 6. Slow moving here. No allowing that lower back to come off. Keep lifting up through the torso. Keep hollowing, sending and imprinting that lower spine onto the mat. Good. I'm losing count, but I'm going to do another 4. The 3. Good. We've got 2 more. Legs out and in. Out. Good. We're on our last one. Extend that leg out and in. Out and in. Release the torso down and allow the chest to release. Fantastic. Now from here, we're going to begin to add in a little bit of lower body work. So I'm just kind of shifting so I've got a nice comfortable place on my mat here. We're going to start to extend your legs up nice and long. So we're now at 90 degrees. Now, if you're feeling that your legs are shifting past your hips towards the bottom of the mat, and that's causing a lot of tension in your hip flexors or maybe an arch in your spine, I want you to bend your knees until you feel that their heels are able to stack over the sit bones, okay? Now from here, we're going to open the arms out to the side, and very slowly, I want you to begin to lift your torso up. And from here, we're going to reach the arms all the way back and behind us. Good, keep lifting. So this is going to create more of a long engagement rather than a kind of flexion in our spine. I want you to think about lifting the chest towards the sky. Good. And we're just going to hold. Ribs down, drawing them in towards the hips. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Good. Open the arms out wide as you can. Scoop them forward. And then we're going to open them all the way out and around and back. Good. We're going to do this for 10 times. Keep the chest as high as possible. Good. For 8 and down. If you need to do separate arms and maybe support the head, you can also do this one at a time. Amazing. We're on 5 and down. 4 and down. Good. 3 and down. Keep the chest up. 2 and down. Ribs to hips. Last one. Good. From here, keep the arms forward. Very gently, I want you to reach your right arm and try and cross it over towards your left. So creating a little bit of a rotation. And then begin to just lower the legs very slightly towards the right hand side. Counterbalancing this movement. And then we're going to reverse. And we're going to take the left arm to the right. And then drop the leg ever so slightly towards the left. And then reverse. And we're just going to do this a few times. Release and up. Good. Release and up. Release and up. Release. Ooh, and up. We've got 5 more. Good. 4 and up. For 3 and up. For 2 and up. For 1 and up. Take hold of the backs of the legs. Draw the legs, the thighs in towards the chest. And just release the head down. Give the belly a little bit of a breather here. We're going to move into our glutes. So I want you to place the feet onto the floor. Again, connect your ribs to your hips. So this is quite a strong conditioning class. So if you need to take rest, pause the video, please do. Or if you need to just stop and not do anything, please do. So we're going to scoop the belly, draw the ribs into the hips. And gently from here, inhale the arms up and towards the sky. If you want to take weights into your hands, if you have blocks, or anything that you can grab hold of, you can as well. Otherwise, just reach the arms with your body weight. Press down through the soles of your feet. The balls and the heels are connecting equally. And we're going to start to really scoop through the lower belly and just lift the hips gently off the mat, sending your hip bones up towards the sky while still creating this vacuum, this hollow through the abdominals. So I don't want the arch, I don't want the ribs flaring. We're trying to really almost create a gentle posterior tilt into the pelvis. So a little release the pelvis towards the mat. So you're curling through the lower spine. We're just going to hold here for 10, 9. You can even squeeze and pulse the hips very gently if you like as well. For 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, good, for 2, for 1, hold, breathe, 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 and release the legs down. We're going to do that again, twice more. Now I'm going to give you options to make this more advanced. If you'd like, extend your right leg up towards the sky. You can point, flex the foot, it does not matter. Press down through the left leg and from here try and peel up, back into that bridge. Now, instead of pulsing, what I want you to do is you're going to lower the right leg down in line and then lift it back up. You're going to lower the leg back down in line and then lift it back up. So you're never passing the left thigh with that right leg. You're maintaining this small range of motion and this stillness in the pelvis. Good, we've got 6 and up for 5 and up. Keep reaching those arms for 4. Good, and up. Feel the burn in that left glute. 3 and up for 2 and up for 1. We're going to hold, release it up and drop the hips down. Fantastic. Release that right leg, extend the left leg. If again you don't want to do single leg, just repeat double leg with the pulses. Begin to peel your hips up. Make sure they're in equal alignment. We're not dropping in one hip, but we're staying nice and lifted. The ribs are down, belly is scooped, tailbone is gently tucked. We've got a nice posterior tilt here. And we're going to release that leg down for 10 and up. Good. 9 and up. 8 and up. 7 and up. Good. 6 and up. You can even add a little bit of a dynamic kick if you're more experienced with this. 5, good, and up. 4, try and really slow the and lower of the leg. 3, 4, and up. 3, God, my counting is so bad. 2, keep lifting. 1, we're going to hold here, breathe, breathe, and then lift and lower that torso down. Fantastic. Again, just allow the knees to release from side to side. Really good. Now we're going to take our rolling. Again, from here, I want to challenge you either to just hold on. So the easiest variation of this is just to hold on to the legs, and you can add a little kick with the legs very gently to create that momentum as you roll up. If you are able to do that, I want you to try and maintain the stillness with the legs. So you're just using the torso to lift. You're just using the core to control. Try and find a little balance at the top. And if you're really finding this nice and easy and you want an additional challenge, reach the arms forward. Maintain this ball, and you can either begin to try and lift the sit bones up at the top, if that is something which you find easy. Or if you don't want to do that lift, you can try and extend the legs and do a straight leg roll. Okay? So this in itself is just going to challenge your core strength and your teaser. And we're going to do this for 10 more counts. Okay, so it's going to be 10 and 9, doing whichever variation feels good for you. Good, and just holding for 6, 5, 4, for 3, for 2, hold at the top wherever you are, whether it's feet on the floor, bent, straight, or in your malasana. And then we're going to cross the legs, sit down, and we're going to come forward and onto our hands and knees. And we're going to start to work a little bit of active glute work now, okay? So come into a nice strong hands and knees position. Again, wherever you are, I want you to feel the ribs connecting into your hips. So I don't want there to be an over flexion of the spine, but I don't want you to be collapsing into the low back either. So I want to feel that there's a real activation into the lower abdominals. Connect the palms into the mat, nice and strong through the shoulders. And from here, all I want us to begin is we're going to just begin to find a little bit of balance. So begin to extend your right leg back, nice and long. We're going to lift up onto the fingertips of the left hand. We're just going to stay here, feeling a gentle shift of weight into that right arm. So now suddenly, if I was to lift that left arm, I can feel that my shoulders, my torso is all supported through my left shoulder joint and through the engagement of my core, especially into my right hand side. My right hand side, not the left, the right hand side. Now from here, keep the fingers of that left hand down, and we're going to just lift that right leg off the ground. Again, ribs to hip connection here. So you're extending out through that right leg. Don't collapse into the belly. Keep lifting up through the lower abdominals. So you're having to utilize the glute to find this engagement up, and then squeeze the inner thighs. So this is going to stop you from opening that right hip. Good. Now from here, all I want you to do is to take your left arm forward, and you're really just supporting now through that right arm. Don't bend in the elbows, stay extended through the joint. Nice and strong, nice and locked. We're going to hold here for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, feel the core, for 6, for 5, for 4, lift up, for 3, for 2, for 1, stay there. I want you to touch your knee to hand and extend back for 10, 9, 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Fantastic. We're going to take it out to the side and windmill. Out and in. So if I turn, you can see we're drawing the leg out and around, and then in, out, and in. Good. We're on 8, 7, and 6. Keep that right leg lifted as high as you can, but we're not shifting the weight across to the left, okay? We're trying to maintain balance into the middle of the mat. 5. Good. For 4. Release the neck. For 3. Good. For 2. Nice. Hold outside. Pulse the leg for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Release it down. And sit. back. Take a gentle child or child's pose. Extend the arms. Really feel this lovely length into your shoulders and this lovely flex position here. Whew. That's tough on that arm and on that leg and glute. Fantastic. We're going to draw ourselves back up. And we're going to place our hands back into our hands and knees. So I'll stay facing you. So you can see we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to extend that left leg back. This time lifting up onto the fingertips of the right hand. So it's the opposite hand to arm. Good. Now from here, if you can, lift that the left leg long. Hold. Again, maintain this pull up through the lower belly. And then if you feel comfortable, try and extend that right arm. Lift and hold. And we're just going to breathe here for 10, for 9, for 8, good, 7, we can do this, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, awesome. Now we're going to touch the knee for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Awesome. From here, we're going to slowly begin to release it out to the side for 10, for 9, yes, for 8. Try and keep that left leg lifted. 7, for 6. Try and get it to 90. 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. We're going to hold out here and we're going to pulse that leg up for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Sit back now into your kneeling position. We're just going to do some gentle shoulder rolls from here. Lift and reach your arms forward, all the way as far back as you can without arching the spine, and then rotate all the way around. Try and touch the palms together, and then reverse. Good, just mobilizing into the shoulders, easing out through the front of those arms, reach them forward. Good, and all the way back. Really nice. Squeeze, 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 lift up. And then reach them forward. Awesome. 3 more. And back. Release round. And then forward. 2 more. Release up. And then back. Good. Release out. And then forward. Last one. We're going to draw those arms up and round and back. Now from here, we're going to reach the arms behind you and we're just going to pulse them together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to scoop them forward. We're going to hold them as high as we can before bringing them down, and we're just going to pulse the arms up and back for 10, 9, don't arch in the spine, 8, 7, so none of this. Keep this hollow body, ribs to hips. Squeeze, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, reach high, high, high. And then drop the arms down. So we're going to do now a final bit of conditioning before we move into our final cool down or our final integration. So what I want us to do is we're going to incorporate that glute strength with our upper body holdings. We're going to do some plank work, or a couple of plank holds, and then some leg holds in our plank. So if at any point these become too difficult, pop your knees down for me, okay? It's going to be quite strong into the shoulders. So again, if you want as well, you can come onto the forearms if your wrists or your elbows are beginning to ache. And let's get going. So we're going to plant those hands down. I want you to tuck the toes back and behind you. We're going to come into our full plank position. So again, we're not sticking the butt up here. We're creating a nice lift through the lower belly, sending the hips down. And I want you to create a nice connection into the back of the body. So we're not overly hollowed in our plank, but you just feel a nice release of the scapulars or the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Feel the weight pour down through the base of your hand. We're just going to hold here for 10, for 9. Keep lifting up through the belly. 8, 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to shift back, open the shoulders, shift forward for 10. Shift back and forward for 9. Shift back and forward for 8. Shift back and forward for 7. Good. Shift back and forward for 6. Shift back and forward for 5. Shift back, 4, back, 3, back, for 2, back, and 1. From here we're going to shift back. Now as you come forward, if you can, try and touch your right knee to your right elbow, and back. The left to the left elbow, and back. The right, and back. The left, and back. Keep the body nice and strong. Find this plank position with your leg. Good. We're on 7 and 8. Good. And 9. Good. And 10. Now we're going to go across the body. So the same thing. Right to the left elbow. Left to the right elbow. Really try and twist into our obliques. That's 4. We've got 6 more. Good. 5. And across. For 4. And across. For 3. And across. For 2. And across. For 1. And across. Come back into your plank. Lift your right leg up. We're going to hold here. Now slowly, I want you to shift back. Extend that leg up. Bend the knee of that left leg or extend it. And then we're going to circle the leg all the way around. Touch and back. Extend. Circle. We're going to do 5 on this side. Back. Extend. Circle. So you're really working into the glutes. Good. And circle. We're on 4, I think. And circle. Really try not to collapse into the ribs. Try and maintain that strength into the shoulders. Last one. Really sit down. Same thing now. Plank. Lift that left leg. Extend it back and behind you. And then we're going to circle around. Bend that right knee if you need. Otherwise, keep it straight. Moving through your plank to your down dog. Circling that leg around. Good. Really try and get as wide a position as you can. Fantastic. Last time. And step back into your plank. From here, we're all going to lower onto our forearms. Squeeze the elbows together. Send the hips down. Now from here, I just want you to lift the knee as close into your chest as you can. And we're going to open the leg out to the side. We're going to hold it for 10. For 9. For 8. You can try and pulse it in. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. Step it back. Knees down, take a gentle rest. Last time. Shift forward. Lift into your plank. Take your left leg back. Draw it into chest. Open the leg out and hold for 10. For 9. Use that glute. 8. For 7. For 6. Lower the knee if you need. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Step it back. Shift. Lower the knees. And send that chest towards the ground. Opening over into a little puppy. Or if you like, just an active shell or child's pose here. Reach through the arms. And just breathe. Into your shoulders, into your belly. Really good. Whew. From here we're going to unravel up. Now we're going to do 10 press-ups. And then from there we're going to come up to a standing position. We're going to finish like I always like to finish. And that is by integrating a load of the movements that we've done in today's class into one long sequence. Moving from or fluidly through all of those movements, maybe 2 or 3 times, okay? So, before we do that, we're just going to do a few press-ups, just so that you can feel these in your body. So I want us to begin on our knees. Now, if you do want to take them without your knees, that's absolutely fine. You can do them from a full plank. However, I really want to make sure that you're not sinking in the hips and doing this. So, if we can all do them on our hands and knees to begin with, so you get the feeling in the shoulders. If you feel very comfortable with that, feel free to lift the knees and do them off or just on your toes. So from here, Again, find that plank position in the body. So you're drawing the belly up. You're scooping through, drawing the ribs towards the hips. I want you to shift the torso forward first. It's almost like you're trying to touch your nose in front of you. And then from here, squeeze your elbows in towards your sides as you lower down, knit through your core, and then press back up. So you can see here, I'm not leaving my butt behind me. I'm actually drawing everything down in one line, and then back up. Okay, so that's 3, and back up. That's 4, and back up. Now, if you want to do 4, you can. Begin to lower down, and back up. But again, you can see, I'm not in any way collapsing into my middle. Good, 4, that's 7. We've got 3 more, 8. Good, 9. And last one, hold, hold, hold. Draw yourself back up. Sit the butt back and stretch. So in our press-ups, that's what I want you to do. Okay, you're going to do nice controlled press-ups without collapsing into the lower belly or allowing the ribs to release forward. From here, tuck the toes. We're going to release back through the heels, go into a little squat or malasana pose, and then we're just going to unravel up through our spine. We're going to come into a standing position. So we're going to finish off this sequence with a full body sequence. I'm going to talk you through it once, and then I'd like you to repeat it 2 more times, okay? So from here, you're going to slowly shift the weight into your left leg. I want you to step the leg forward, move into your lunge. From here, you're going to step up and forward, and then you're going to repeat it, taking it back, lunge, up, repeat. So you're going to do that again, right as changing leg this time, and forward, and then back, good, and then forward. From here, you're going to roll down through the spine. Nice Pilates roll down, and then we're going to walk the hands forward into our plank. From here, knee, touch, knee, touch, knee. You're going to do that 4 times. From here, lower down through your press up, press back up. I want you to rotate, side plank, rotate, side plank. A little bit of an addition here. Step back into your down dog, bend the knees if you need, and then walk the hands all the way back in to unravel back up. And we're going to do that again. Now stepping forward, again, lunge and release, step back and release, and then left leg, release, step back and release. Feel how much easier those lunges are now. Release forward, step out, knee, knee, cross the body, full press up, back up, twist, and twist. From here, shift back into your down dog, bend the knees, and then gently release the torso all the way, unravel. And we're going to do it last time, step that right leg forward, and step, back, and step. Good, left leg forward, and step, back, and step. Unravel through the spine, all the way down. Walk those hands forward, nice and core, knee, knee, cross the body, full press up, and back, twist, and down, twist, and down, sit back, down dog. And then we're going to bend those knees and slowly walk the hands. Take a gentle release here if you need, maybe sway from side to side before gently unraveling through the spine. I like to sometimes shake myself out here. Maybe shake the legs, maybe shake the body. Take a few moments here just to wiggle yourself out. And then we're going to inhale, draw the arms overhead, interlace the fingers back to the hands towards the sky. Take a full breath. Maybe even lift up onto the toes. Find your balance. And then release it down. And again, lift up. Good, interlace the hands. Release up. You can maybe take the opposite interlace. Or maybe take the palms towards the sky this time. And then release. And last time, reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, draw the arms together, squeeze, ribs to hips, belly to spine. Hold, and release. From here, just draw the shoulders into a little gentle circle with your spine, your back. Again, keeping this connection into your abdominals. We're never losing this, we're never arching, always maintaining a little bit of core control. And then squeezing the shoulders up for 5, feeling this tension between the neck. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then drop. Just feel this release moving down the back of the neck. We're going to do that one more time. Squeeze the shoulders up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just feel how that begins to lengthen through the back, the neck. Take a moment here to breathe. And then give yourself a massive round of applause. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was a little bit of a core full body blast. But yeah, let me know how you got on.